At this year's U.S. Women's Amateur Championship, junior players have not been intimidated one bit.
You know, I don't know. Juniors are getting better. I mean, you better watch out because they're coming. I mean, there's probably going to be somebody younger than me, which there is already, but there's going to be younger and younger probably every year.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Not really. I mean, experience-wise, I would say I'm up there. Like even the kids with the tournaments everywhere, AJGA, FCWT, just prepares us for everything.
In fact, as we enter the quarterfinals at Old Warson Country Club, 3 of the 8 remaining participants are junior golfers under the age of 18.
You see the talent that's coming up, and these kids are, you know, younger and younger, 12, 13 making it into the Open. I mean, they're starting very young, and they're getting, you know, have a lot of talent. They get a lot of tutelage, and they're committing their lives to the sport. They're not just, you know, 3 or 4 months a year. They're doing it full time.
Over the years, it seems the talent pool of players has gotten younger and younger, something that has caught the USGA's eye.
If you go back even 10, 15 years ago, you didn't see the teenagers winning. You saw a lot of 20-year-olds. Even at 1978, I think Kathy Shirk, when she was 28, she's the last mid-am to win. So you're just seeing the champions are just younger right now.
In 2010, Curtis Cup captain Noreen Mohler will have a tough task determining who will be good enough to help USA win a 7th straight Curtis Cup. It is not unthinkable that more than half of her team can be comprised of junior players, and that's something she didn't really expect.
I guess it is surprising to me because I've kind of been out of it for a couple of years, but now that I just see the talent, I mean, it's obvious why they're winning. I mean, they're talented, they're strong, and they work hard. They work hard at the game.
At 21 years old, Candace Shepperly is the oldest remaining participant in the field. As far as age goes, she is the seasoned vet, and that is a variable she will use to her advantage.
The youth is just taking over, so it's exciting to watch, and you know, I'm going to use my experience and my age as an advantage, I guess.
There is no doubt the game is getting younger and younger, but the question is, why?
They're just deciding their sport early and attacking it. You know, it's their job early on, I think.
For one, you know, you have to realize mid-ams are working. And so they have regular jobs. It's difficult to get the practice time. The juniors have all this time on their hands. I'm talking to Jennifer Johnson. She hasn't been home since June 27th, playing tournaments all summer. So the mid-ams don't have that kind of free time. They've got to work. They have families they're dealing with. So that's a big factor in being able to get yourself prepared to play in this championship.
The younger kids don't have the fear or the expectations that the college kids do, and then they put putting a lot more pressure on, let's say, once the girls turn 17, 18, 19, and then, you know, the college team thing and the growing up, the boyfriends and stuff like that. I think the younger kids don't have that.
Over the last 5 years, the U.S. Women's Amateur Champion has been won by a girl under the age of 18 4 times. With nearly half the quarterfinalists being junior golfers, there's a good chance it could become 5 out of 6. For Golfweek.com, I'm Asher Wildman.